In this tutorial I will show you how to do this beautiful flower bandana in lace style with the 2 ties and the beautiful shell border. You can make this as long or as short as you want. So let's jump right into it. I will use a yarn with for 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter needles, basting needle, my 3 millimeter crochet hook and scissors. And you can use any yarn and crochet hook you want. The only difference is then you may have to adapt the pattern to make it shorter or longer than mine. To do this bandana, we will start with a slip knot. Put the yarn around your thumb like this. Go in with your hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through, and you have your slip knot. And now we will do a chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we will do double crochets into the first 4 loops. So yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 loops, I will go into this one first and do a double crochet. Pull through the first 2 loops, pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over, into the next loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over through the last 2 loops. This is number 3. And now we have number 4. And now I will do a chain of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And I will do a double crochet into this loop I did my last double crochet in. Just like this. And this is the beginning of our bandana. And now we will start to work in a V shape. All right, I will flip my work and I will do a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3. I will always 4, 5, 6. Start my row with a chain of 6. This is always the same. Now I will do 3 double crochets into this gap I have right here because these were a chain of 3. So I will do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then I will do 1 double crochet into the first double crochet of the previous round. So go into this stitch and do 1 double crochet. Next we will skip 2 stitches here, and to do this we need to do a chain of 2. Then we will do a double crochet into the last of the 4 double crochets of the previous round. And this is why we did the chain of 2, so we have the space that equals the 2 stitches below. And then into this gap, same as here, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And I said at the beginning, I will always start my row with a chain of 6, and I will always end my row with a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet. And we will do this double crochet into the same space we do these 3 double crochets. So technically we have here our chain of 6, and here we have kinda a chain of 6 because a double crochet equals a chain of 3, and we have 3 here. So just so you see the symmetry in this pattern. In the next row we will flip our work again. Remember? Yes, a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I will work 3 double crochets into the first space. I will work 1 double crochet into this pack of 4 of the previous round. And now we will start with our flower with the first one. And for this we will do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will do a treble crochet into this middle space. This is the middle of our bandana. So into this middle space we will do a treble crochet. Put the yarn around your hook twice, go into this gap, yarn over, pull through. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. This is our treble crochet. And to keep the symmetry we will do again a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will do 1 double crochet into the last stitch of this 4 double crochet pack. So find the stitch, do 1 double crochet, and then 3 double crochets into the space. 1, 2, and 3. And to end our round we will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet into the same space again. So this is how our row looks after row 3. We will flip our work again, and as always a chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we will do 3 double crochets into the space. Whoops. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 more double crochet into the first of the pack of 4 of the previous round. So we have 4 in total. And now we will do a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, sorry. And we will do 3 single crochets. 1 into this space, 1 on top of the treble crochet, and 1 into this space. So it evens it out again. So 1 single crochet right here, 1 single crochet on top of the treble crochet, and 1 single crochet right after the treble crochet. Again, a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will repeat the same as we did here. A double crochet into the last stitch of this pack of 4, 3 double crochets into the space, 1, 2, and 3. A chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and a double crochet into the same space. And this is our pattern after row 4. Time to flip our work again and do a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 double crochets into the space. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 more into the first of the pack of 4 of the previous round. Then we have a chain of 5. This is part of our flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now, in the previous round, we had 3 single crochets. Now we will do 5. So we add 1 in the front, 3 here, and 1 in the back. So through this gap, we add a single crochet. Then we do 3 single crochets on top of the stitches of the previous round. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 1 more in the next gap. So now we have 5. We do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A double crochet into the last stitch of the pack of 4. 3 double crochets into the gap. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And our double crochet at the end. Split the yarn here. All right, and this is row 5 done. You can already see the flower growing. We will flip our work again, and in row number 6 we start to prepare the left and the right for our next flowers. So I will do, as always, a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I will do 3 double crochets in the first gap. 1, 2, and 3. Then we have 1 more hook on this pack of 4, 1 more double crochet. I will do a chain of 2, 1 and 2, because I will skip 2 stitches down here. And I will do a double crochet into the last stitch of this pack of 4. Double crochet. And then I will do 3 double crochets into this space of the flower petal. 1, 2, and 3. And this is where the next flower will start. So we're at our middle flower now, and we will do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we had 5 single crochets here. We will decrease to 3. So we will skip the first single crochet. We will do a single crochet on top of the second of the previous round, on the third, and on the fourth. So we will do 3 in total. And then we will do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the same we did here, 3 double crochets into this flower gap. 1, try to make them more towards the end. 2, and 3. And you can always push around these stitches. So if you made them too close to here, just push them over here. You can just move them around on your chain. Then we do 1 more double crochet on this pack of 4. We skip 2 stitches, which means a chain of 2, 1, 2. And then we do 1 double crochet on the last stitch of this pack of 4. 1. Then we do 3 in the space. 1, 2, and 3, and we do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet into the same space to end the round. So this is round number 6. As you can see, the flower is already almost finished, only one more round technically, and we will start with the next flowers here. Flip your work, we get to row 7. One more double crochet into the pack of 4. And now we will start with the next flower, which means we will do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be the exact same thing we did here. Chain of 4, chain of 4. Then we will do the treble crochet, put the yarn around your hook twice, go into this chain 2 gap, yarn over, pull through, and we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Now again, a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will do 1 double crochet into this pack of 4, into the last stitch, 1. Then we will do 3 double crochets into this space, which is the middle flower, 1, 2, and 3. Then we will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and a treble crochet into the middle stitch of the previous round. So when we do the first treble crochet of the next flowers, we will do the last treble crochet of the flower before. So yarn around your hook twice, go through the middle stitch of the previous round, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Then we do a chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we will do 3 double crochets into this flower space, more towards the end, 1, 2, and 3. 1 more into the first of the pack of 4. Then we will do the bottom of the next flower, which means a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a treble crochet into this chain 2 gap, once, twice, 3 times. Then we do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we will do a double crochet into the last stitch of this pack of 4 right here, and 3 double crochets into the space. We're at the end of the round. This is always the same, 1, 2, and 3. Then we have our chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we have our last double crochet into the space right here. And this is our row number 8, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically this flower is done, and we started to make the new flowers. Let's flip our work again. As always, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 in here, 1, 2, and then we get to a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in front and in the back of this treble crochet we will do single crochets, and also on top, so 3 in total. So first into this space, a single crochet, on top of the treble crochet, and after the treble crochet. So we have 3 in total, a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we will do a double crochet into this stitch right here, the last one of the pack of 4. And then we will do 3 double crochets into this flower space right here. 1, 2, and 3. A chain of 2, 1 and 2. Again, 3 in this gap. In the next gap, of course. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 more into the first one of this pack of 4. Then we get to the next flower, which means a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will do our 3 single crochets. One is in front of the treble crochet, one is on top of the treble crochet right here, and then we have one in the back of the treble, or behind the treble crochet. A chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we will do a double crochet into the last stitch of the pack of 4, three double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and the last double crochet to end our round. And this is round number 8. And our flower is done, the first one at least, and you can already see these 2 growing. Time to flip our work again. Chain of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 double crochets, one more in the first of this pack of 4. Then we get to our next round of the flower, which means we will do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will do 5 single crochets. So we have 1 in front and after these pack of 3 right here. So single crochet right here in this gap. Then we do 3 single crochets on top of the one of the previous round. 1, 2, whoops, 2, and 3, and 1 after into the next gap. Then we get to our chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we will do a double crochet into the last of this pack of 4 right here, into the chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, one more double crochet in the first of the pack of 4, and we get to the second flower. So a chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our 5 single crochets in front in this gap. Oh, a single crochet, not a double. So in front of the single crochets, on top of the single crochets, we do 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the next space behind the single crochets. We do a chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and end the round again, as always, with a double crochet in the last of the pack of 4. 3 double crochets into the space, 1, 2, and 3. A chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and the double crochet into the same space to end the round. And this is how our work looks right now. We will do 2 more rounds together, and then you are ready to do the pattern by yourself. I want to show you how we will start 3 flowers after we get to a certain point here. So flip your work, as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. 1 more double crochet into this space right here, into the first one of the pack of 4. Then we will do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. This is the preparation for the next flower. A double crochet into the last stitch of the pack of 4. Then we do 3 double crochets into the space of the flower. 1, 2, and 3. Now we will do a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into this 5 single crochets we will only do 3, so skip the first one, do a single crochet into the second, into the third, and into the fourth. Then we will do a chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will do 3 double crochets into the space of the flower. 1, 2, 3. Then we will do one double crochet into the first stitch of this pack of 4. Again, we will prepare this space for the next flower, so do a chain of 2 because we will skip 2 stitches. Do a double crochet into the last of the pack of 4. 3 double crochets into this flower space. 1, 2, and 3. Then we will have a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing the second flower with 3 single crochets. Skip the first one. On top of the second one, do a single crochet. On top of the third one, and on top of the fourth one. All right, a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 double crochets into this flower space. 1, 2, and 3, 1 double crochet into this pack of 4 into the first one, and we prepare this space for the next flower. So we will have 3 flowers in the next row. Chain of 2 because we skipped 2 stitches, 1 double crochet into the last of the pack of 4, and 3 double crochets into the space, then we do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet to end the round. And this is what it looks like right now. This is row number 10 done, and we will start with the 3 flowers. We have 3 gaps prepared here, 1, 2, 3, and we will end these 2. So we will do a treble crochet here and here, and also start with the treble crochets of the flowers on top in the next row. So this will be the last row I will show you, and then you can work the pattern yourself, and I will just write down the pattern so you don't get lost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 4, 5, and 6. We will do 3 double crochets into the first gap, 1, 2, and 3. Then we will do 1 double crochet into the first stitch of the pack of 4, and now we start with our new flower. We will do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a treble crochet into this chain 2 space right here, 1, 2, and 3. Again a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get to this pack of 4, sorry, and we will do a double crochet into the last stitch. This is how the first flower looks now. Do 3 double crochets into this gap of the middle flower, of the next flower. 1, 2, and 3. And to finish this flower and do the treble crochet, we will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Put the yarn around your hook twice, go into the middle single crochet and do a treble crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Again a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. We will do 3 double crochets into the space, more towards the end, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 1 double crochet into the first stitch of the pack of 4, and then we will do a chain of 4 to prepare the treble crochet of the next flower, 1, 2, 3, 4, around your hook twice, do a treble crochet in this chain 2 space, again a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will do a double crochet into the last stitch of this pack of 4, 3 double crochets into the next gap of the flower, 1, 2, and 3. Then we will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, a treble crochet into the middle single crochet of the previous round, 1, 2, and 3. Another chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we will do 3 double crochets into this flower space, 1, 2, and 3, a double crochet into this pack of 4 into the first stitch, and we get to the next new flower. So a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn around your hook twice, do a treble crochet into this chain 2 space, do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a double crochet into the last stitch of this pack of 4, and we're at the end of the round. 3 double crochets into the space, 1, 2, and 3. Then we do our chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet into the same space. And we finished row number 11. And in this row, you can see we finished the 2 flowers here. We started the 3 flowers here, and this is how the pattern goes. So as soon as you get to the point where you do the 5 double crochets, the 5 single crochets, the 5 single crochets, you will start preparing the next flower. So I am pretty sure you understand the pattern by now. I will write each round or each row down so you can follow the pattern. We finished row 11, so we will continue with row 12, and you can repeat this pattern as long as you want. I will finish my bandana with this row where I will end a complete flower up until here. So it depends on how big you want it, but I try to at least finish 1 flower, and I will have half of flowers anyway. So just repeat the pattern and I will show you what my bandana looks like when I end it, and then we will come to the ties and the border. So this is my whole bandana now. I did 19 rows in total. As you can see, we finished 4 flowers, and I started the 5th row of flowers, but I stopped in that row where I would do the chain 5 and 5 single crochets next. So I stopped with this row because this size is perfect for me. If you want, you can just continue on with the pattern. You can even do a bandana you put around your waist, which is even more bigger. And now I will start with the first tie on this side. And I decided to go with a chain of 40. So put the hook back into your work. All right. And I finished the row the exact same way I did in all the previous rows. And I will do a chain of 40. 1. So I finished my chain of 40, and now I will do a little petal at the end. Chain an extra 3 and do a slip stitch into the 4th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the stitch I will do a slip stitch. So I will go right through the loop on my hook. Again, 1, 2, 3, and another slip stitch into the same loop, right through the loop on my hook. Again, 1, 2, 3, and a slip stitch into the same stitch, and right through the loop on my hook. Now I will slip stitch my way back. You can either go through each loop, or you can flip your work or flip the chain and go through the back loops. There is an extra back loop you can see when you turn your chain. I will go through the back loops. So I will find my first back loop. Which is a little difficult to get. Alright, this is my first back loop, and I will just do a slip stitch. And then if you can see it, this is my next back loop. Go through and slip stitch. Back loop, go through and slip stitch. Do this all the way back to your bandana. As you can see, my first tie is done. I did 39 slip stitches back because into the first one we did this 3-petaled flower or leaf. So we had 39 slip stitches, and I'm back at the beginning of my bandana. And now we will do single crochets across the whole thing. So into this first gap, I will do only 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2. Then I will do 4 because I have 4 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Into this gap, which is a chain of 4, I will only do 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3. The reason why I don't do as many as I have stitches is I want the bandana to get more narrow, because now it's really wide and has a curve to it. So I did 3 in here. Here I have 3 single crochets. I will do 3 single crochets on top of these stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Into this chain of 4 I will do 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then I have this 4 double crochets. I will do 4 single crochets. Into this chain 2 space we will do 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. On top of the 4 double crochets, 4 single crochets. Into this chain 4 space, 3 single crochets. On top of the 3 single crochets, another 3 single crochets. Into the chain 4, 3 single crochets. On top of the 4 double crochets, 4 single crochets. Two single crochets, 4, so you see the only time I don't do as many as I have stitches from the previous round is when I go through the flower. Here I only do 3 instead of 4. It's a chain of 4, but I only do 3 single crochets. Repeat this all the way to the end. Alright, I'm at my last pack of 4, which I will complete with 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the other side at the beginning we did two single crochets, and I will do the same here, 1, 2, and now I will do the same tie I did on this side. So we will start with a chain of 40. After I finish my chain of 40, I will do the petal again, so chain 3 into the 4th stitch, do a slip stitch, repeat, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, and one more time, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch. And now I will slip stitch my way back to the bandana by turning the chain and going through the back loop. So here is my back loop, and I will just do slip stitches all the way back, in total 39. As you can see, I finished my second tie, and now all we need to do is do a border around the bottom of the bandana. And here I will do a shell pattern, and I will start by turning my work and into this first gap you see right here. And to get into this gap we will do a slip stitch, and then we will do 6 double crochets, but at the beginning I will start with a chain of 3, which counts as my first double crochet. So I will do 5 more, 2, 6 in total, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I did a chain of 3 and 5 double crochets. It's the same as 6 double crochets. Into the next gap right here I will do a slip stitch, and into the next gap again 6 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Into the next gap, a slip stitch, and again 6 double crochets. So alternate slip stitch and double crochet until you get to the bottom. So I got to the bottom of my bandana now, and into my last gap I have here I will do a slip stitch. If you have the same pattern as I do, the next thing will be to have to do into the first double crochet of the very first round we will do 6 double crochets. So this is our shell pattern we will do here. So into the first double crochet just do 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. I have the yarn end, 4, 5, and 6. And now I will do into the middle of these 4. So right here I will do a slip stitch, and then I will do again 4 double crochets into the last stitch of these 4 double crochets. 6 double crochets into the last stitch, 1, 2, 3. So I pack 2 shell patterns on top of these 4 stitches, 5 and 6. And this is how it looks. And I will do a slip stitch into my next gap. So this is how our bottom of the bandana looks like. What I can, if you end up with a shell pattern in the last gap, which is possible if you do more rows than I did, I would suggest to do a slip stitch into the first stitch of these 4 double crochets, then do a shell pattern into the middle stitch. I mean, there is no middle stitch, it's 4 stitches, but try to get either the second or the third. Then do a slip stitch into the last and another shell pattern in the next gap, the same way you did here. So this is the other option. I will now do 6 double crochets into my next gap and just work my way back up. 3, 4, 5, then 6, and a slip stitch in the next gap, and just do this until you get to the end. So I crocheted all the way down to the corner where my tie is, and I finished with this shell pattern of 6 double crochets, and I will just fasten this off because I want it to look similar to the other side. So just get your scissors, leave a little bit of a yarn tail, cut it, and fasten off. And now we can weave this in, we can weave this in, and our bandana is finished. And this is how it looks. Just put your yarn on a basting needle and go back here and go through these stitches you made around the gap, the 6 double crochets. Don't pull too tight because you don't want to like distort it. And then I would just go over here, weave it in, and I will go back almost the same way, but I will skip 1 stitch here. I will just go around like this because then it's even harder to pull it out again when you go back the same way, and a few stitches here, and then I will just cut the yarn. And then we have the last one at the bottom, which is quite easy. Just put it on your basting needle and go through these shell stitches and go back. Cut it, and we are done. This is how our finished bandana looks like. You have the single crochet border on top, your 2 ties, the beautiful shell border around, and the nice flower pattern. So I hope you liked my little tutorial, and thanks for watching.